Unit 9. Lifestyle. Yukata. Yukata is a light cotton kimono for summer wear. It is used for general relaxation and as sleeping wear. Yukata is also commonly worn at some summer events, such as local festivals and fireworks displays. Hakama. Hakama is a divided or pleated skirt worn over a kimono. It is worn mostly by men on such ceremonial occasions as weddings. Hachimaki. Hachimaki is a cloth headband which is usually red or white. It is tied around the head as a symbol of determination or high spirit and is usually seen at festivals and athletic meets. Tsunokakushi. Tsunokakushi literally means to hide horns, that is, to repress anger. It is worn on the head by a bride to indicate that she will carry out her role as a wife with patience and serenity. Monsuki. Monsuki is a formal kimono bearing the family crest on the back and sleeves. Kimono. Kimono is the long robe with wide sleeves and a broad sash that is traditionally worn as an outer garment by Japanese. Furisode. Furisode is a formal kimono with long flowing sleeves worn by single women on formal or festive occasions. Obi. Obi is a broad sash tied in the back to fasten a kimono. Obi for men and women differ in length, width, and material. Haori. Haori is a short coat worn over a kimono on formal occasions. It is fastened loosely in front by short braided cords. Happi. Happi is a short workman's jacket which usually bears the crest or name of the employer. It is also worn during festivals. Juni hitoe. Juni hitoe is a 12-layered ceremonial costume that was worn by court ladies in the Heian period. Today, it is worn by imperial princesses at their weddings. Tabi. Tabi are Japanese-style socks with a separate division for the big toe. The division is made to allow the wearer to grip the strap of a sandal or clog. Zori. Zori are Japanese sandals consisting of a flat sole with a V-shaped thong between the big and second toe. Geta. Geta are Japanese wooden clogs raised off the ground by two wooden supports under the sole, with a V-shaped thong between the big and second toes. Nihongami. Nihongami is the traditional hairstyle worn by women when dressed in kimono for special occasions such as wedding ceremonies and the New Year holidays. Danchi. Danchi is a large concrete apartment complex built in an area with high housing demand. It is commonly seen in the suburbs of major cities. Genkan. Genkan is a small hallway at the front entrance of a house. This is where shoes are removed before one steps into the living quarters. Shoji. Shoji are sliding doors covered with thin white paper on a wooden frame. They separate the rooms in a Japanese house from the corridors or veranda. Fusuma. Fusuma are wood-framed sliding doors covered with thick paper. They separate the rooms in a Japanese house. Tatami. Tatami are straw mats which are used as flooring in traditional Japanese rooms. They are usually rectangular in shape, have a straw base, and are covered with tightly woven rushes. The edges are hemmed with decorative cloth. Tokonoma. Tokonoma is an alcove in a Japanese-style room. It is where a hanging scroll, a vase of arranged flowers, or other ornaments are displayed. Kakejiku. Kakejiku is a long hanging scroll with a painting or calligraphy on it. It is usually displayed on the wall of the alcove in a Japanese house. The subject depicted on the scroll is selected to suit the season or occasion. Byobu. Byobu is a folding screen that is used as a room divider or a room decoration. It has a wooden frame covered with thick Japanese paper or cloth, usually silk. Noren. Noren are cotton curtains hung at the entrances of shops and restaurants or the kitchens of private homes. They originally indicated the nature of a business or the history of a shop, but today they are mostly used for decorative purposes. Furin. Furin are wind chimes made of metal, porcelain, or bamboo. They are often hung under the eaves of a house where they can catch the summer breezes. Chochin. Chochin is a Japanese lantern which consists of a bamboo frame covered with paper or silk. A candle or an electric bulb is placed inside for illumination. Chochin are often used on festive occasions. Zabuton. Zabuton is a floor cushion made of silk or cotton stuffed with cotton. It is used when one sits on a tatami mat floor. Futon. Futon is either a thick quilt or a mattress stuffed with cotton. Some quilts are stuffed with wool or down. In the evening, futon is placed on tatami and used as bedding. When not in use, it is stored in a closet. Omiai. Omiai is an arranged meeting with a prospective marriage partner and is a common practice in Japan. Omiai is first arranged by a go-between, usually a mature man or woman of good social standing, but subsequent dates, if any, are agreed on by the couple themselves. A couple may date several times before deciding whether or not to take the step into marriage. Yuino. Yuino is the ceremonial exchange of betrothal gifts between the families of an engaged couple. The gifts include money and such things as seaweed, dried squid, and bonito, which are symbolic of happiness. Nakodo. Nakodo is a go-between who arranges a meeting between prospective marriage partners. Nakodo is usually a mature man or woman of good social standing. Sansankudo. Sansankudo is the sake drinking ritual in a traditional Shinto wedding ceremony. Both the bride and groom take 3 sips from each of 3 lacquered sake cups, 9 sips in all. This signifies the marital pledge between the two in the presence of a Shinto god. Sembetsu. Sembetsu is a farewell gift of money given to a friend or relative who moves far away for a long period of time. Shinju. Shinju means double suicide. In feudal days, it often occurred when a man and woman were forbidden by their parents or by society to marry. A common theme in literature and art, Shinju still occurs occasionally. Kamon. Kamon are family crests. On formal occasions, traditional garments displaying the kamon are worn. The most famous family crest in Japan is the chrysanthemum kamon of the imperial family. Takarakuji. Takarakuji is a public lottery sponsored by local governments. Such lotteries are held periodically throughout the year. Hokosha Tengoku. Hokosha Tengoku, or pedestrian paradise, is made when certain streets are blocked off from vehicular traffic for a period of time, usually on Sundays or national holidays, giving pedestrians a chance to stroll freely through an area. Beer garden. A Japanese beer garden is an outdoor beer hall, usually located on the roof of a building, typically a department store, during the summer. Sento. Sento is a neighborhood bathhouse open to the public for a fee. Sento is divided into 2 parts according to sex, and each part is equipped with a dressing room